bias and variance with the help of bull-eye diagram. It is very important concept in machine learning. Bias is the difference between average prediction of our model and the correct value which we are trying to predict. Bias is the difference value between average predicted value of the model minus the current value which we are trying to predict. Model with high bias pays very little attention to the training data and oversimplify the model. If the model is very high bias, it is very oversimplified model, it always leads to high error on training and test data. Both the case of training as well as test data, this high bias leads to high error. Variance is the variability of model prediction for the given data point or a value which tells us spread of our data. How the data are spreaded over this, that is the variance going to give. Model with high variance pays a lot of attention to training data. That is, high variance data will be given to high attention to the training data while training, and does not generalize the data which it has not seen before. So it fails generalization. So it is one of the important aspect of machine learning, generalization. Because of generalization only, the model able to identify unseen data. Suppose it fails to generalize, it cannot categorize or with unseen data which is not given in the training space. As a result of that, model perform very well on training but has very high error on test data. This concept of high bias and variance, or combination of high low bias and variance, can be very well illustrated with the help of a diagram called bull's eye diagram. So you can see this bull's eye diagram here. There are 4 cases illustrated here. For example, this topmost quadrant has low variance high bias. Low variance high bias case, the model underfits. Because high bias, you see the truth value available here, but because of high bias, your predicted value is going to be here or classified value is going to be here. It will underfit the model. Whereas this bottom left quadrant is the case with the low variance, low bias. Low variance, low bias, it's fine. Low variance, low bias is not a big deal. You have very perfect classification. You see that all the data are lying on the truth value. The right corner quadrant is the case with high bias, high variance. Because of high bias, the data are far away from the truth value. Because of high variance, it is distributed, discarded a very large space over the space. So this is also worst case. We don't have much perfect classification. Another final case, the right bottom, is low bias and high variance case where overfitting is taking place. Because of low bias, the data may be surrounded to the truth value, but because of high variance, it is distributed largely. So under that case also, the data are not setting the point of truth value. So the best case will be low bias, low variance. Other cases are worst cases we have to deal while training the model.